Hello, my name is Jonathan. Today I want to talk about the March of Washington that was held for jobs and freedom. My general purpose is to inform my classmates about the topic so they can understand the history behind the march and what impact it left. Um, Now, imagine in one single day where 250,000 people voices rose together demanding equality and opportunity and exploring the profound impact of the March of Washington for jobs and freedoms. I took the time to really understand what the people took a stand for, which was for fair wages and employment discrimination and job training. My research allows me to inform my audience with reliable information about my topic. The March of the Washington, beyond its impact of public awareness, it shaped the civil rights movement by inspiring future generations to always fight for equality. I would like to discuss the March of Washington for Jobs and Freedoms in 1963 on fair wages and unemployment discrimination and job training, and just understanding the importance, history behind it all. The March of Washington was a big movement, and the demand for fair wages was significant deal during the time. The demand for the minimum wage was $1.15 to $2, and it showed that existing wages wasn't enough for basic living. Raising the minimum wage allowed fairness to all races and equal pay, and raising the minimum wage would allow for more spending, and it would increase the demand for goods. So now that you understand the effects of what the minimum wage did for the people, let's talk about the employment discrimination. The employment discrimination during the March of Washington was more than just being able to sit at a lunch counter to earn a living and have the same access to work regardless of the race you were. African Americans, they had limited job opportunities and lower wages than any other race. African Americans, they face a lot of constant humiliation and basic denial services throughout their everyday lives, which is really messed up. The fight against discrimination was often met with violence and intimidation. From the facing of the discrimination, let's jump into why they fought for job training during the march. During the march, the people fought for job training to become more self sufficient so they could learn skills that were valuable and be able to secure employment. The job training would increase the employment and the wages within the black community. So now that you know why they fought for job training, I want to tell you why I think it's important. The March on Washington was important for me for two reasons. Understanding the March of the Washington illuminates the historical roots of today's racial and economic inequalities. The March success shows the power of action and advocacy inspiring people within the community. The March of Washington isn't important for me, but for you too. It's good to know what went on during that time period and what people were facing. Understanding how people fought for minimum wage to go up, I still feel like we still face that to this day. Also, good to learn about that because of this march, we can all say the races are equal and all have the same fairness. In conclusion, overall, we talked about fair wages, discrimination, and job training. Just remember that in one day, millions of people rose together and they fought for these very reasons. I wonder what it would have been like in today's time if they wouldn't have. If things would still be the same, what would the outcome be? Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time, and have a good day.